These are 3 easy flips to learn on trampoline for beginners. First up, we got a front flip. This one's pretty easy. When you do the front flip, you want to make sure that you use your arms to pull yourself over to really get the rotation over. The first step is if you can do a front flip to your back, then that's a great first step. If you can do that and land back on your feet, then that's probably the best second step. Yeah. Something you don't want to do when you're doing a front flip onto your back and land too much on your neck or go over sideways. That could look something like this. That might hurt a bit. You want to make sure when you do the flip, any flip you're ever doing, you want to make sure that you fully commit. So with that, maybe try it from your knees. Okay. Or you can just huck it. And that's how you learn a front flip. Okay guys, your next trick for a beginner is your classic back flip. Now, with a back flip, it's really similar to a front flip. It's really all in the arms and commitment. When learning a back flip, you want to make sure that the front flip, again, like you don't want to go on your neck because that can end badly. Alright, a good way to start off with a back flip is a trick called a pullover, where you land on your back and kind of just roll over into a back flip. So that looks a little something like this. And if you have an issue with doing it with height, you can always just back somersault. And that'll kind of give you the feel for a back rotation. So what you don't want to do for a pullover is you want to be comfortable with landing on your back like this. If you're not comfortable on landing your back, don't try to do anything like this. Or like gonna hurt. This. Be comfortable with landing on your back. If you're not comfortable with fully going over your back yet, then a good way to learn is to try and go over your preferred shoulder. A lot of people will start off with putting a hand down, like this, and that'll kind of give you the feel for it, and then you can kind of work your way more backwards. Or if you don't want to do that, you can kind of just land on your stomach like this, and then eventually you can keep going backwards and backwards until you do a backflip. You guys are going to come with me for your first backflip.
The next trick we're going to learn is a front flip 180. The first step to learning your first front flip 180 is being able to do a round off, which should look like this. It should get you familiar with twisting above your head like you would do in a front flip 180.
Now when doing this, to kind of work off the round off, you can try and add some height to it and take an arm away maybe. Like this. And then after that, you can kind of keep adding some more height to it, and you don't have to go too high. Do that. And then after, you want to add some real height, and you have your front flip 180. Instead of doing a round off and going down and over your head like that, try to send it a little more over your shoulder until it looks something like this. Those are 3 tricks that are easy to learn for beginners on a trampoline. See you guys next time.